Londoners are clueless, man.
We decided to put Billy the Goat in a room full of 20 people that irritate him the most.
Oh, so now you're saying that I don't listen?
What?
Londoners.
You're outside the club and you're hating.
I just think what you're saying right now is more damaging than you understand.
Serious?
And we brought down pioneer of AfroSwing and one of the hottest artists in London right now, Jay Silva. He'll be our special guest moderator.
Yo, hey, enough.
Chill.
That's because the dad's not there, though.
Yo, let's not go there. No.
That is almost to say that if you are not from where Islam was originated, you should not.
Wait, yo.
So, let's see how this goes.
Nigerians
Blood clot.
and Caribbeans.
Careful.
That fair might be racially motivated, though.
What was the question again?
Alright, listen, Londoners are clueless, man. My first take is that Londoners want to be Americans so bad. MMB.
One and only.
Well gone?
Absolute pleasure.
Likewise, man. Talk to me.
I don't think a single country wants to be like America. They have such a big environment of like main character syndrome, even just particular like facets that come about other countries. Because Americans are so loud and they wear it on their chest, people are quick to see it and think, oh yeah, this is American. But in actuality, it originated from the heart where culture really resides, which is blood clot London.
You're wearing jorts, bro.
I'm wearing jorts.
And you're wearing that long sleeve on your shirt. Like, my bro, before you spoke, a lot of people would have thought you was American, bro.
You think so?
And first thing first, to clarify my statement, I feel like the sentiment about the UK that we seek for validation from Americans is way too much. It makes me want to vomit. And also, on top of that,
I like
the reason why I say that,
Mm-hmm.
is because I feel like London, you're almost like the Americans of the UK. You man think Nottingham, Leicester, Glasgow's all the same shit. You man have no clue of what's going on outside of London. And that's why I say you man want to be American.
You're smart, because I think you're using a general...
I liked him. I liked you though. I liked him though. He was flowing though.
Let me flow.
He was flowing. Now you'll be back. Good point. He was flowing.
Good point.
The generalizations you're making are crazy.
Ooh.
So you're saying like Londoners as in all people. Why don't you talk about individuals? Make individual examples.
You know why I can't talk about individuals? Because there's like 8 million individuals.
So your statement's talking about 8 million people saying
all of them want
to be American.
Of course not.
Well, that's what your statement was.
No, because
what
obviously common sense will tell you that when I say Londoners, I'm speaking about a population. I'm talking about a sample size, not every specific individual person that lives in London.
Okay, cool. I'm half Korean, so I've heard all Koreans are good at maths. So it's just saying the same stuff.
Are you good at maths?
Crazy. Well, yeah. I am.
Especially within our culture, I think there's too much begging and attention and validation seeking from Americans, isn't it?
What is it exactly about our culture that seek validation?
I feel like a lot of UK people put them on a pedestal when they come over here. And naturally, because of they're a lot bigger than us.
You're a content creator, streamer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you want to just like stay in the UK?
But impossible.
So how do you want to grow and expand?
By traveling, going different places, getting different audiences. For example, not to say that people don't rate me in the UK, but I know for a fact if I went to America now and I started getting taken in by like Kai Cenat or like the big Americans, people in the UK, they'll start glazing me way more just because Americans rate me now. And that's kind of my point, isn't it?
But have you not thought that the fact that they're massive content creators and you would get glazed from collaborating with these massive people, like if you were to with Central C?
But even someone like Central is a good example, though. Like, I'm not saying we didn't rate him in the UK first, but I feel like when he went to America and then he started doing collabs with Lil Baby, Drake, that's when people in the UK walk up like, oh my God, Central C. But so when he was over here,
the money difference in music.
No, but I'm not even talking about.
That's why it's a big deal, though. There's real money getting pumped into UK rap because of places like America. That's what we're after. Like,
I hear you. I felt that. Clock that.
It's not joking.
My point isn't about like monetary value or money and that. It's literally just about in terms of like respect. I do feel like UK can have little bro syndrome when it comes to America.
I don't think there's a winner in this case. I feel like it's an opinion-based thing. So.
It's opinion based. My brother.
Well done.
My next take is that UK drill is way better than AfroSwing.
3, 2, 1.
Wait, first thing first, how old are you?
19, bro.
I don't know if bro can even relate to it. I don't know if bro can even relate.
I can relate. Don't worry, I was there. What a guy saying.
Let him flow. Wait.
Calm down. Wait.
Let him flow.
I was still in high school, 18, innit? So I still relate. All right, cool. All right, cool. Huh?
Yo, flag down.
If we look at chart positions, yeah, I can't tell you a drill song that was in the charts for however many weeks. I'm gonna give you Barking, for example. That was top 3 for how many weeks?
Okay.
And that's not even.
I didn't know that.
Do you know what I'm saying? That was top 3. Do you know what I'm saying? In the UK, not
Big up
in
Rams,
London.
man. Big up Rams,
do you know what I'm saying?
man.
There's no
Big
UK
up
drill
Rams.
songs that chart like that. If we go to other rappers, for example, yeah, Nines is an example. His biggest song.
We got Nines.
And that big up
Airplane
Nines. Shout out
mode.
Nines. Airplane way.
You're doing that thing. You're doing that thing. You're doing that thing.
It weren't on purpose. But what I'm trying to say is, when you want a big song, you have to turn to AfroSwing, bro. And that's why it feels like the UK scene is not how it was at the time.
It's a great point, innit? I do think AfroSwing music might be a bit more like transcendable, innit, to like a different audience. I feel like I can play AfroSwing in more different
places.
environments,
Because
wedding,
it's what?
funeral, because it can transcend more, innit? Like it's more accessible,
Why is
innit?
that?
But the same way, bro, it's the same way, like, my nigga, there's nursery rhymes on YouTube that have 1 billion views,
We're not
bro.
talking about nursery rhymes.
Having a bigger audience doesn't make it better, innit? But for example,
No, it does.
if I look back here to like my UK drill bangers I was listening to back then compared to AfroSwing bangers, I feel like the UK drill songs aged a lot better. A lot of AfroSwing songs I was listening to back then, I can't play them today, I'll be honest. A lot of them did not. A lot of them aged. A lot of them were good for that time, but I don't think they aged that well, I'll be honest.
Yeah, maybe 2 or 3 of the songs.
Some of the biggest ones.
Some of the biggest ones, whatever. But there's songs that we release, NSG, just, you know what I'm saying, that we release in,
Stream that.
017, 018, 019, that they're still streaming stronger than a
100%.
lot of other people's songs that they're dropping now.
100%,
So
yeah.
you can't use those 1 or 2 songs to define the rest of the genre.
If we look at the front runners and drill at the time, everyone I just named is still doing their thing now. They get Heady, Lowski, K-Trap, like, and they were like the people at the face at that time. Obviously, there's a lot of people that got
So you
burned,
don't think
whatever.
there's a bit of
But
a
I feel
dip
like, huh?
You don't think there's a bit of a dip there as well?
I don't know if it's as much of a dip as some.
Anyway, I've made my point and I don't agree.
Round of applause though. Legend. Legends, man. My boyo. What's the name, bro?
Festus, nice to meet you.
Festus.
Yeah,
that's a name. That's a name.
Yeah, appreciate
Like
it.
that
man.
name.
Alright, cool. A strong argument for AfroSwing is that it has been able to birth a lot more genres in the UK. So from AfroSwing, you can also look at Auto Fusion, Afrofusion, and a lot of other sub-genres as well. Whereas when I look at drill, I can't make a lot of those comparisons. The second point that I want to make, which is whenever the artists have tried to explore with their sounds, it hasn't necessarily been received well because a lot of people are used to those drill artists just making the same types of music.
I disagree.
I'll make an example with that. So with Heady One, when he collaborated with Fred again, you remember that album. Me personally, I like that album.
That's one example.
But it wasn't received well, whereas I can name countless examples within the AfroSwing scene where artists have experimented with their sound and it's been received well, and it's never been an issue of this person needs to go back to making AfroSwing. And even if that has been an issue initially, the artist has continued making that type of music. So for Adil, for example, he started off within the AfroSwing bubble, went down to, sub-genres, and then went to R&B. Jay Huss, for example, he's one of the biggest AfroSwing artists ever. He started off AfroSwing, but you can see in his biggest album ever, you can say Common Sense even,
Common Sense.
He's got house music in there,
Yeah,
he's got garage, he's got, do you know what I mean? So I think there's a lot more space for AfroSwing artists to also experiment with their sound.
There is, but I feel like that's because of like the audiences that they cater to. And I feel like UK drill audience are a lot younger, like if we're being honest.
Yeah.
So naturally, young fans are a lot more ignorant. They want to hear what they want to hear, innit? But even then, your point, I could still show anomalies, innit? Because let's say something like Diggy D, when he made Pump 101, that became one of his biggest songs. That's not a drill song, that's a rap song. And even Heady, when Heady done Don't Rush, once again, like, so... Huh? It does. Because he said. But I'm just countering his point. I do get what you're saying, but if we look at, let's say for example, someone like Central C, yeah, we can all agree that he's a product of UK drill. And
But did he start in UK drill?
Sonically,
when you look at
sonically,
it was black and white.
Okay, but he started off Afrobeats. He started off in AfroSwing.
Right, then there's a reason why.
Okay,
Say that.
there's a reason why. There's also a reason why that when he done drill, he went to the next level. You could make the same argument.
Yeah, 100%.
So if I use someone at Central C now, yeah, whether you class him a drill artist or not, he's definitely a product of drill. The beats he raps on, the flows he uses, a product of drill.
Traditional drill beats?
No, but it don't have to be traditional. No, but your point. No, but listen. No, but your point.
I wouldn't put
no, but wait. Let me land.
Who are traditional drill
Yo, we need to let each other land. We need to let each other land.
Go on.
Because your whole point, was literally about Afro swing started off in this specific style, and then it birthed other genres. I'm making the same point, someone like Sense.
The point I'm trying to make is, if I was to name the top 5 artists in the UK, I'd say there will be more artists that would have had an influence from AfroSwing than from drill.
You're saying the objective top 5, like what your Senches, your Dave, your Stormzy's, your DBEs, like.
If we think about cool, if we
use AfroSwing in there.
If we think no. My point is they don't have to be AfroSwing artists. However, the influence is a lot more evidence.
How though? How's the influence on Sense, Stormzy, and Dave more AfroSwing?
Whenever any of them dip into a singing bag, it is impossible to make the argument that they have not found some sort of influence from AfroSwing.
That's when they dip into singing back.
Yeah,
that's when.
And which one of the top 5 artists haven't? Skepta, he's definitely tried to do a little melodic thing.
Skepta also got drill songs. He's
definitely tried to do a little melodic thing.
And all of those people have got drill songs too.
Yeah, but which ones have gone off more? Location or paper cuts?
Okay, but you said Skepta's got songs with Head You On. Skepta's got better drill songs.
Which one of Skepta's songs have popped off more? One where it's more comparable to drill, one where it's more comparable to AfroSwing.
You're going back to his point. You're going back to his point.
The main point is, when you look at influence within the UK, I'm not saying that drill hasn't had any, but AfroSwing is a lot more, it's way bigger, bro.
You said about what a birth. Like, literally, that whole New York drill scene was birthed by UK drill. I hope you know that. I hope you know that in terms of even the beats they were rapping on, a lot of them were using UK. Pop Smoke was... Wait, let me land. Cool. Pop Smoke was using a UK drill producer. I hope you know that. Fivio Foreigners works a UK drill producer. Pop Smoke, at a point in time when he was the biggest in the world. Was he not?
But that's the producers, but now...
No, but the producers... The producer made the genre.
Because AfroSwing is a culmination of a lot of different genres. It's a lot more palatable, bro. You can see its evidence in a lot more different types of sounds.
I never denied the palatability.
But that's my point, though. If it's a lot more palatable,
that was his point too, but I never denied that, though.
If it's a lot more palatable, then it is impossible for you to say that it's not going to be able to be evidence in a lot more types of sounds.
Factually, New York drill was birthed by UK drill. That's a fact.
His first point was that it was the other way around. So which one?
I said no. That was my first point. You done well. Let's flow. Are you okay? What's the name? I'm happy.
All these scary men trying to get in front of me. Shelly,
nice to meet you.
I think one of the points that you made that I strongly disagree with was that Afro-swing artists or UK Afro-swing artists can't stand the test of time.
I didn't say that.
You did say that.
I didn't say that.
You said that. You said that.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Let me tell you. No, because you're putting words in my mouth. You're putting words in my mouth, though. You're putting words in my mouth, though. Go on.
Let me land.
I didn't say that, though.
Okay, you said that you didn't say it. My point, I'm still going to make it, yeah?
Go on.
I strongly disagree. And an example of that, a current example of that, would be the fact that there's Afro-swing artists, people say that they've fallen off from, let's say they're making music from 2015, 2016 times, the peak of UK Afro-swing. They have the Jay Silvas, the Kojo Funds. I was going to say that. You know? I'm going to give you your flowers. I'm going to give you your flowers, okay? I'm going to give you your flowers, T. Mullers, people like that, right? And the fact that they're now coming back and making a resurgence and receiving that same amount of love. You just dropped a song, right? 079. When everyone saw Kojo Funds come out from nowhere. The love that he received, even though he hasn't really been on the scene or even making music, doing anything, just shows that there, one, is still a target audience for AfroSwing.
100%.
100%. And that people definitely still appreciate it. And the artists that make it are going to be appreciated until the end of time.
Okay, so it's important to listen carefully because I didn't say...
Oh, so now you're saying that I don't listen?
I didn't say Afro-swing artists cannot pass the test of time. That's not what I said. I said I feel like the UK drill sound from back then has aged.
Can you give
better.
me an example, please?
You said Rams Barking. Now, realistically, people are not playing that in 2026. Realistically, if you compare Rams Barking to whatever the bigger drill song was at that time, I don't know. Let's say that's not. It's not. I don't think. Wait, let me flow. I don't think it ages as good as some of the UK drill songs at that point, at that time, innit? That's literally what I'm saying.
Okay.
And also what you were saying about come back and make a resurgence. Yeah, I agree with that, but I kind of feel like Jay Silva's kind of an anomaly, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think. I'll be honest. I think the reason why it was such a big deal, like there's not that many people that were popping when he was popping that were able to like come back in this new era and literally thrive the way he has.
Well, you could say the same for some
you
UK
could say the
drill
same
artists.
for a lot of them.
But if you
could
look
say
at
the same for a lot of them,
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
There are a lot of drill artists that are probably trying to make a comeback now, and then the music that they're making and putting out probably isn't going to get the same love that it would for
Yeah,
others.
naturally, but I feel like there's
genres.
more examples in AfroSwing than UK drill, though.
Okay, back to your point about Darkin, okay?
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, I understand it. It might be a bit like of a played out song now, so when you hear it, you might think, oh, but there is still that element of nostalgia,
Yeah, nostalgia,
to the
100%,
song. So
yeah.
let's not lie. If you hear it, you're going to be humming it and bumping a little bit. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
nah, I get what you're
You will.
saying. I get what you're saying. Obviously, when you hear them kind of songs, it remind you to, well, like, when you first heard it, innit? But, like, my kind of point was, in terms of, like, the actual song itself, yeah, like, some of the UK drill songs, like, I don't know, like, 10-11, Next Stop, Kenny and West Start, some of these songs, I can listen to them now, and I feel like if they dropped today, they'd still be just as cold. Whereas, I don't know, songs like Notes, Addison Lee, I feel like if they dropped today, let me flow.
It would.
Let me flow, let me land. If songs drop like it today,
It would.
if Notes drop Addison Lee today, I
It
can't
would.
imagine it getting the same reception
Okay,
as it
it
got
would.
back
Okay,
then.
wait, no, quick. Can I tell you why? Not only do we have the artists that were existing in that time period coming back, we also do have a whole new era of new Afro-swing
I agree
UK-based
with
artists. You have the Jeds, you have the Guams, you have
Wow.
loads of people that are making good Afro-swing
Yeah.
scars. Amazing music. So these are new people that are coming onto the scene, and they wouldn't have been able to do that if there wasn't people
100%.
like that before who have paved the way for them to do that. And the fact that the music is still popping now, people are still bumping it. Swarms could have not existed in 2016 and come now and make that song, and it would still blow.
I don't think Like would blow today.
It
Like would
would,
not blow
it
today.
would, because of the scene
Like
that's
would
being
not blow
made
today.
now.
So would you
it
say, even with the help of, for example, TikTok, you don't think it will blow?
Obviously, it depends what you mean by blow, though, but I just don't think it'll get received the same way it got received back then.
How do you think it got received back then?
Like, I feel like everyone loved it, innit? Like, everyone
So
loved
you
it.
think
Everyone
not
danced.
everyone will love it?
Disagree, because
I think it'll be a lot more polarizing if you dropped it today. It'll be a lot more split down the middle.
Did you like it when it came out?
Yeah, I was a kid, innit?
So you're saying that song's
what? So
directed
what?
to
So
kids?
I don't.
I'm not saying it's only for kids, but I'm just saying, like,
So-
yeah, I feel like if it dropped today, the majority of people that would like it would be kids, innit?
So are you saying that Afro-swing's childish?
I never said that. See, you put words in my mouth
Is that
again.
what you're saying?
Put words in my mouth again.
Because you were again.
Again.
Marry me.
My next take, this one is gonna get me in a lot of trouble. The UK underground have the worstest, most annoying fans in music.
I disagree with you. I think fans make the artist, and if fans don't support the artist, then is the artist's music even good?
It's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Because the reason why I hate them is actually makes them good fans. Like, in terms of, they are probably the best fans in terms of how much they support the artists. But they're just jarring.
That's
like,
because you have the begging culture inside of you.
Nah.
Because you feel like begging it is embarrassing.
No,
So you
that's
think
not my
the
point.
fans are
That's not my point. That wasn't my point.
Okay.
I just feel like, obviously, in UK underground, like, stan culture is a big thing. A lot of them are stans of their fans. Like, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Even as a content creator, I wish I had stans like them, man, innit? But I just feel like from the outside, like, anytime that I mention one of the artists' names, anytime anyone speaks about them, the way they just get onto you, it makes everyone outside of that scene, like, just almost repel against that scene. Let's say, for example, I'd go on stream and I react to an underground artist, If I don't say my man the best ever, if I just say it's okay but it's not for me, the fans are just gonna get onto me. And also I feel like they're very gatekeepy as well.
But I think that's UK culture as a whole. Like if someone really loves something, they tend to keep it to themselves.
I don't know if it's the same though, because like we said with AfroSwing, when like Nines does airplane mode or woo, you don't really see AfroSwing fans getting onto why is Nines doing AfroSwing. But with underground, anytime an outsider even dips their toe in the underground water, everyone just wants to bite you, and I just don't understand why.
That's underground, isn't it?
But does that make
because it's
them-
literally
Yeah, but
for
that's
specific
exactly
type.
that's my point though. That's my point.
But does that make them the worst fan base?
I said UK Underground have the worst, most annoying fans, and I specifically added most annoying.
yeah.
I specifically added most annoying. Cause if I just said worst, then obviously that's a dumb thing to say because they support their artists. innit? But I just feel like they're jarring in it. You get? Are you a UK Underground fan?
Look at what I'm wearing.
Yeah,
Look, UK Underground guy.
I didn't want to like stereotype in it.
No, you ain't gonna offend me. It's fine. The only thing the underground wants is just a little bit of appreciation because they get demonized.
I don't think
too
they
much.
care what anyone else overground thinks. They don't give it.
But we
They
shouldn't
don't give a
though. We
shit.
shouldn't though. We shouldn't.
They don't give.
Why do you think they get demonized too much?
Because we exist outside of the mainstream culture.
Existing outside of the mainstream culture makes you
Underground.
They think it makes them different. They think that they're quirky, they're cool.
We are quirky, we are the coolest.
They think that you're not though. You just think you are.
We are.
You just convince yourself.
Think about it. Your favorite artist loves the underground artist. Skepta. Skepta went and pulled Finesse Kid.
Skepta's not my favorite.
Come on, man. What are we talking about?
Finesse Kid. So are you classing Finesse Kid as underground though? My boy. Okay, are you a UK Underground fan?
I'm a UK Underground fan. I think it's obvious by the way I dress as well.
I don't think it's obvious. I don't think it's obvious.
I like that. You're so cute. I think one thing we can all agree with is that UK Underground art and fans, for example, are very passionate and they stick behind their artists. And that's the main thing, because oftentimes that passion gets misconstrued for like obsession.
Even the term underground, I don't get it. This whole thing about these man not being mainstream. Because what makes someone mainstream? These men are doing just as much numbers, selling out biggest shows, just as famous as anyone that you consider to be mainstream. So what? Because they wear like long jeans and leather jackets, they're not mainstream.
I think the main thing that allows them to be titled as underground in particular is because they don't necessarily attribute themselves to the particular niches,
like Undertakers,
to the particular niches that we see. For example, let's look at Digga D, Central C, these mainstream artists that everyone sees. They have a particular aura, particular style, particular cadence around
where
them.
they carry themselves.
Cuban, bust down, with the hotties, you got your dreads locked, naturally.
So you're saying underground don't get hotties?
No, I'm not saying they don't.
No, you're trying to say it.
I'm not saying they don't at all. But I do want to make a point in terms of, I think you're quick to recognize the intricacies and problems within the fact that people are showing passion to the artists and showing love, which we all want ultimately, and you're quick to pick apart what's wrong with it rather than recognizing these are just passionate fans that love their artists.
I think that even the artists know themselves that their fans are kind of jarring. 100 million.
And once again, I think now we're getting. It's interesting having these conversations because it once again goes into the culture that's being constantly fed through. Hey, I'm here every day. I'm here next week, guys.
All right. Hey, bro. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Hey, okay, little baby, I'm back. I had checked out for a minute. I'm back.
Yo, let him flow. Yo, let him flow.
Outright the worst fan base in the UK. It's the Joe fans. Underground fans, they support their artists, they actually try and push them, they get more ticket sales, they get more merchandise sales, and that's from no mainstream media backing, that's real fan base. Do you know who's jarring, who's actually annoying? That little white boy from Bromley, who's never even touched Lewisham, never touched nowhere like that, and he's rapping, putting on ballies, he's standing outside the McDonald's with his friends all blacked out. That's coming from their idea of supporting that artist, and that's jarring.
You give an example of an artist though. What you just said.
Okay, for example, Digga D back in the day, what's it, 2016?
2017.
Was that 101, 1011? Them times.
1011.
1011.
1011. 1011. 1011 is mad. That's a bus number. 1011. I can't lie, you have to go. That's a red card. That's a red card. That's a red card. You were doing so well.
Let me learn. Mainstream music isn't as relatable, isn't as digestible for certain individuals, especially in the UK. What Central she's rapping about isn't relatable to someone like, I don't know what you do.
Yeah, but it's aspirational though.
Yeah.
A lot of the people who grew up listening to, I don't know, like Jay-Z, Rick Ross, Drake, any of these man can't relate to what they're saying. But at the end of the day, but entertainment is not just about relatability. Obviously, that's one aspect of it.
Element of it though.
It's one aspect, but it's not just about relatability. It's also about saying things that people want to aspire to as well, isn't it? But no, you made a good point about the drill fan. That's a great point.
Drill fans are jarring, bro.
1011 though.
At least he's younger than me, but at least he looks like me, but he look fucking mad or what? We don't even look the same. Now, I'm being dead serious. I'm not even trolling. We don't even look the same. Well, we're just both light-skinned youths with dreadlocks. You lot left that, man.
You telling me, bro?
Come on, man. Have you grown up since you last started?
I've grown up still. Although you, man, you violated still. I can't lie to you, wallahi. But
make up for it.
To go directly from your point about them being the worst fans, why I disagree with that is because I feel like the fans, they've latched on to the point where in the mainstream UK rap, let's say the high artists on the pedestal, they don't support the lower artists. So in fact, the UK underground fans, they've said, okay, let's come together as a community, let's elevate them, let's raise them in a high pedestal. And I feel like that's what they're doing. I don't believe that makes them the worst fans. I feel like that makes them the best fans in the UK.
Like I said, bro, I keep saying they're just flipping annoying, bro.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. And it's not even a bad. It's not even a bad thing. It's not actually. It's not a bad thing. It's actually not a bad thing because as an artist, you want your fans to be annoying.
I feel like UK rap fans. I'm also a UK rap fan, but also a UK underground fan. Why I feel like you think they're annoying is because guys like SD Kid, who didn't blow up in the natural way compared to normal UK rappers, you're like, oh, how come the UK didn't latch on that before the Americans? So I feel like UK rap fans are kind of jealous in a sense where we've not grown up. We've not grown our community. You've not grown your community.
I wouldn't say jealous.
I wouldn't say jealous.
My boy, man.
My broski, first day of school, kickers loaded, everything ready, yeah.
This is who I wanted to hear from. You should have came first.
Well, I try my best and no one decides to stay on topic, including yourself, so let's stick to the point.
Showtime. These guys always come with bare vim.
So let's say even with your own fan base, are you saying you haven't had annoying instances?
100%.
Yeah, 100%. So why are you... No, I'm figuring out why you're singling out this group of people.
I said they're the most annoying.
Why?
I've said why bare times though.
No, but go. Why are they so different?
Repeat myself. I said why bare times. Go on, Jay.
Do you feel intimidated by UK underground fans?
Should I be honest, bro? It's a safe space. Yeah, I do.
Why is that?
I'm scared. I get scared to talk about them and mention their names because every time I do, the fans just attack me in volume. They just swarm me.
What? I get scared about talking about Heady One or T.M. Wayne in case I get shot up from gang wars, postcode wars, talk about in UK rap from the UK.
Should I be honest? Yeah, but that's no, but that's thingy. Not fair. Can I say wait? No, but can I say? Can I say something? Wait, can I say something? Can I say something? You're saying you get scared to talk about certain like gang affiliated rappers. That fair might be racially motivated though. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be honest. I said might. It might be. I said it might be. Who knows? It might be. I said might.
What I've learned today is you like to generalize groups of people. That's all you've been doing.
I said might. I said it might be. I don't know.
You've generalized this group of underground fans. You've generalized me because I'm the only person with white skin here, as that I might be racist.
Like, you're not white.
I don't like it here.
That's what I mean. So you're just grouping in groups of together people, but what I'm trying to figure out is why are these people so much worse than these other people that are stalkers, arguably?
I feel like the reason why I'm not really engaged with what you're saying is only because like you're asking me why I think they're annoying, but like I've said it bare times.
Yeah, but when I asked you just now, you weren't clarifying.
Yeah, but this.
Alright, well done.
He tried. Next take. If you're from London, support a team from London. Stay down there. My boy, that statement is just words of advice.
Yeah.
That's not criticism.
Okay.
For example, when I saw the Arsenal play the other day, I realized that a lot of people like they grew up in this area, so you will never be able to like recreate that feeling if you're not local. You know what I'm trying to say? It'll still feel good, even if you're an Arsenal fan from South Africa. It'll still feel good, but it just won't be the same.
100%.
So I'm advising you lot to support a London club.
Supporting a team is almost like an ideology, I'd say. Yeah. So when you strip the statement that you said down, you're basically saying because you're not from where an ideology is based or originated from, you should not, or you suggest not following that ideology.
I just think it's better if it's...
Alright, cool. If that's the case, I'd say that is almost to say that if you are not from where Islam was originated, you should not.
Reason. I'll expand on that point. I'll go
like that.
Well, you might agree. You're not letting me land. You can flag me out, but it's cool. I'm saying what you're saying is almost comparable to saying that.
So your point?
Yeah, it's cool.
Let me split. At its very most like basic like version of the argument, you're just saying that because you are a supporter of one ideology. If you are not from that place where it originates, you shouldn't. And I think it is very dangerous to think that way. Football is almost like a way of living. You wake up and you rep your team. Do you get what I'm saying? In the same manner that you wake up and you almost rep your religion, which is why I made the comparison.
It's different.
Do you get what I'm saying?
It's different.
It is a lot
Can I
deeper.
tell you?
I'm not saying it's not.
Can I respond now?
I'm not saying. I am
Can
not
I
saying.
respond? Can I respond?
You lot aren't using critical thinking,
but before you've been voted out, yeah?
You can vote me out.
But before he goes, let me just say this, yeah?
Say your thing.
The word ideology, first and first, I disagree. A religion is not an entity. A religion is an ideology. A football club is not an ideology. A religion is not something that is...
Why'd you ride for it so hard?
Let me flow. Wait, let me flow. A religion is not something that's supported. It's something that's practiced.
For me, football's a way of life, innit? I look at football different, innit?
Bro, why are you crying?
My boy, you know. Yo, I never had you down as a football fan still. Who you support?
You know what it is? I just think your statement's outrageous.
Who you support?
I don't think that even matters in this situation. Because I don't necessarily support a team that much. My parents did, so I guess I kind of support Chelsea because of them, but I'm not actively involved in football. I just think what you're saying right now is more damaging than you understand. Supporting any team from different countries, wherever it is making more of a big impact than you understand.
Can I say something now?
Yeah, of course.
I don't actually think supporting a team outside your city is wrong. I supported Man United before I lived in Manchester, but I just think it's better, and I feel like that connection is irreplaceable. Because remember, football clubs, they're pillars of the community, innit? When a football game's on, everything in that area stops. When that football game's on, and you will never, even if you don't like football, if you live within proximity to a football team, you're gonna feel the impacts regardless. When they win, you're gonna know, even without watching the game. When they lose, you're gonna know without watching the game.
But what you're saying is completely egotistical in thinking that your opinion and how you felt with your team is how everyone else should now behave. They're all now going to get this exact same feeling as you. So then why are you giving that as advice to people? Let them support what they want without you telling them what they should do.
They can support what they want. They already do support what they want.
Exactly. So your advice, your opinion is completely irrelevant in that.
It's not relevant because my opinion, I'm not going to lie to you, like any local football fan will tell you the same thing. I'll be honest with you. Like, it will never be the same.
Can't speak for everyone is what I'm saying.
Okay. In front of my house. Matter of fact, you ain't even gotta pull up in front of my house. Pull up in front of the motherfucking precinct and let's bang out. I hate you, nigga. Let's die.
My brother.
Who's your favorite artist?
My favorite. Let's talk about football,
no,
man.
Wait, just let me land. Who's your favorite artist?
Nines.
Yeah. Are you from Northwest London?
No.
Okay.
That's a dumb point. That's a shit point. That's a shit point.
Let me land.
Can I rebuttal that point? Can I rebuttal it though? I, as a Nines fan, will never connect to Nines music as someone from Church Road that's seen my man grow up.
So what makes him your favorite artist though?
His music, innit? What else?
But do you feel like you can relate to him?
Some aspects. Some aspects.
But you're not from Northwest London. So the same way.
But he don't just rap about being from Northwest though. He doesn't rap about being from Northwest though.
Exactly, but same way, for example, what's Liverpool's slogan?
You will never walk alone.
Some people might not.
You don't support a team because of their slogans. You support a team because of what happens on the pitch.
No, but that's
you. don't support a team because of their slogan.
Who does?
No one supports a team because of their slogan.
Listen to what I'm saying though. Listen to what I'm saying. You're saying nobody, but you don't know that. Somebody could have seen Liverpool's slogan and say, "Raw, man, I can actually relate to this. Let me start supporting them."
I don't know.
I support Man City. I'm not from Manchester. No, but wait. Listen to this. Wait. The reason why I support Man City is because my dad's a Man United fan and I don't like my dad. So therefore, my reasoning for supporting Man City doesn't mean it's because I'm not from Manchester, but it's because there's a deeper meaning.
I feel you.
If World Cup was happening here and Nigeria was in the World Cup and England was in the World Cup, who's supporting?
Nigeria.
All right then. But when you watch a Nigerian match, you're gonna feel as if you're in the stadium, right? And you're not in that.
I would never feel like I'm in the stadium. I'm not in the stadium.
Broski, if Nigeria score, you're gonna take off your top and that.
Yeah, I'm gonna celebrate.
Exactly.
I'm gonna celebrate. I'm not gonna feel like I'm in the stadium though.
Exactly. And if the game was in Nigeria, you'll still be excited, but you're not in Nigeria.
But it'll be different watching in Nigeria though.
It would be different, but it doesn't mean.
And that's my point. Obviously, if I watch a Nigeria game right now, they score, I'm gonna go mad. But if everyone knows, if you watch that game in Lagos, the atmosphere is gonna be way more electric than watching it over here. Naturally, that's all I'm saying. And that's a very valid point.
Wait. That shit is crazy. I really don't like that guy.
I think that Nigerians
blood clot
and Caribbeans shouldn't be together.
Wait, okay. So where are you from?
I'm from Grenada in Jamaica. I am speaking a little bit from personal experience, but I do have some backing for my point.
All I'm hearing is heartbreak. That's all I'm hearing. Trauma.
No, wait, let me flow,
Yeah.
okay? I'm from a Caribbean household. A lot of Caribbean households are matriarchal. We're raised by women majority of the time.
That's because the dad's not there though.
Oh, well on.
It's true though.
Well on. I'm not, wait, but I'm not being you can't even say that because I know.
No, but my dad wasn't there though.
Let's be careful.
Let me just clarify what I said.
That was also going to be my next
But let me
my next
clarify what I
point.
said. I'm not attacking Caribbeans. I'm just saying that.
No,
like,
I didn't take
but
it
a
as
lot of
that.
Caribbeans made this point about they were raised by the mom, like they had like there was a choice. Like a lot. If your dad isn't there, obviously you're raised by your mom.
Also, distinction. I'm talking about Black British Nigerians as well. I've never dated someone that's properly from Nigeria. Okay.
Okay.
That's also the key distinction. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like because they've been raised by traditionally like a man's mindset, they have that same mentality, and then that's what they then bring into a relationship with a woman. It then becomes very hard for you to adjust and assimilate to that, which is why I think that there's a breakdown, I guess, in like communication, in morals, in values, in beliefs.
Okay.
Due to the
in the
upbringing.
belief system. Yeah.
Okay, so firstly, you're basically saying that me and you can never work out. That's what you're saying. That's what she's saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Is that what she's saying?
No.
That's how they do it up in many.
But
So she
That's how they do it up in many. Oh my days.
You just contradict yourself. Then.
I'm screaming. No, I can't even think now.
Nah, but hear this though. Hear this though.
Not like that.
Nah, but obviously, in all seriousness though, I guess first thing first here is obviously as an actual Nigerian, I can speak from personal experience and say that
And as an actual
I know.
Caribbean, I can speak from
Okay, yo,
but let me land. But I'm saying as a.
Let's go, man.
I felt that.
Let him land.
No, but I'm saying. No, but
Look at us.
No, but I'm saying.
at us going back and
Wait.
forth.
But that's the point of the show. The point of the show is to go back and forth.
Right,
Wouldn't be like this off camera.
Do you see that tension? It's not gonna
But I was
work.
gonna say though, like, let's say Nigeria's a massive country. Like, it's almost like a mini continent in itself. There's Benin people, there's Edo, there's Hausa, there's Yoruba, there's Igbo. Those cultures are not the same, by the way. They're all Nigerian, but they're not the same. Yoruba and Hausa is two different cultures. So you can't say that someone that was raised in this stereotypical Yoruba household has the same as someone in Benin. And the same with Caribbean. I can't imagine that a Jamaican upbringing is the exact same carbon copy of, I don't know, maybe like Trinidad or St. Vincent or something. You know what I'm trying to say? So even being Black British, we grow up and we kind of like, we develop our own like ideology, we almost create our own little subculture ourselves. It's not just Nigerian influence or yours not just Jamaican influence, it's influenced by everything. So I feel like to now try and create that divide doesn't make any sense because we've been forced into a melting pot of each other anyway. I'm sure everyone here, there's things that our parents might believe in that we don't agree with because of their ignorance, because of their stubbornness. You can't really say it.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Oh, that's it. So we can work then. Bakari.